Hello people of YouTube and welcome to Malhi Club. My name's Mike. It's a pleasure to finally introduce myself to the retro community. As Retro Kit John has mentioned in a few of his videos that he has been trying to get me to start doing a bit of YouTube. So I was going to start off with my first video doing a bit of history about myself, about my collecting history, and what the main focuses were going to be for the channel. I think I might save that for another day because it might be a talking topic whether or not I did the right thing in what I did. What I can say is that the main focus for this channel is collecting PS3 games. Retro Kit has challenged me to go for the full UK PS3 set. Whether or not I hit that target, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. But one thing I won't be going for is the full EU PAL set, as for instance there's like 77 different SingStar games. I'm not going to be collecting 77 SingStar games because I can't sing a tune anyway. So, but I am going to attempt to go for the full UK PAL set, which I think there's over 1,400 games in that set. So it'll be fun to see if I actually hit that mark or not later on down the line. So for the first video, I thought I'd just show what I've picked up for this month. I've got eBay purchases, charity shop purchases, Facebook Marketplace, and a game hunt that I did with John Retro Kit and Russ the Retro Bear, which was fun. Finally meeting Retro Bear, finally for the first time after so many months of discussing that we were going to meet up. So where do I start? I think I'll start with the eBay purchases. So we'll go from there. So the first game I picked up, I know this goes for about £25, so it's not exactly a cheap title to get for the system. I offered the person £16 including postage and they accepted, so winner, eh? So that game is Alice Madness Returns. Now I have seen a bit of gameplay on this and I do like the art style on it, so it might be my sort of thing. Just for future, I probably won't be saying complete with manual in my videos because either the game came with the manual or it was never released with the manual, because I won't collect games if there's something missing. It's just something about me that I won't do it. So the next game I picked up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. I don't think this has been received well. I think it's one of Platinum Games' worst games for what I've seen. It's not really, you don't really do much in it, but I'll have a go at it, see what I feel. And the next game I've got is it's God of War 3. I have owned this before, but as you do, you move things on. So it's nice to have this back in the collection. Excuse me. So the next game I picked up, it was a Facebook Marketplace pickup. It was listed at £2. Knew nothing of the game, so I quickly did a bit of research, and it goes for about £10 more than £2. So I thought I'd better pick it up before someone else does. So that game is Bakugan Battle Monsters. Apparently this was like a Japanese anime, or to do with spinning tops, I think, for what I've looked up at. So I'm not going to be playing that, but we'll see, won't we? Right, so the next games I picked up are charity shop games. I think I paid like £1 a piece or something. Now I live in Halesowen, so although I have an abundance of retro video game shops, there's a load of little villages and towns that have charity shops, so I do kind of tend to go to those charity shops if I'm in that area, you know, just have a mooch to see what's about. Now I have picked up bits and bobs in the past which I have moved on to Retro Kit because they're more his sort of thing than my sort of thing. But I found PS3 games that aren't FIFA, so for £1 each I picked them up. They're probably only worth £1 to be fair. So so the first one I got was, it's Red Faction Armageddon. Now the only Red Faction game I've played is the first one on the PS2. I did enjoy that, but just not played any since. So there's that. Next game I picked up is it's Madden 10. I slowly started getting into NFL football. I do try and watch a few games just before the end of the season, before the Super Bowl kicks off. I always watch the Super Bowl. Absolutely love it. The next game I own is it's Little Big Planet. Now, I do own this digitally, but I've never owned it a physical copy. So it's nice to finally have a physical copy. And then the next game is it's Gran Turismo 5. No, I'm not the biggest Gran Turismo fan at all. I prefer the more arcadey games than I do the simulations. So things like Need for Speed and Burnout, more sort of thing than simulation games. So right, so it's on Saturday, September the 10th. I finally got a weekend off work. Excuse me. And I met up with Retro Kit, John, and I met up with the Retro Bear, which is Russ, who doesn't live that far from me. So shout out to both of them. Finally, glad to finally meet you, Russ, after all this time. We had a good day, didn't we? It was really fun. So when John and his partner Nicky came to pick me up, John brought a tote over with some PS3 games. And he said, I'll just pick what you want out of it. Now, I could have picked the whole lot, to be honest, because there was a lot in there that I needed. But I thought, no, I'll just pick one I need out of it. And then I can always do deals with John just to collect the ones that he has that I don't. So what I got off John is the following. So this game, I did own it, but my copy was absolutely battered. Scratched the hell. So luckily John's copy was a lot better than mine. So that game is, it's Dead Rising 2. And as I say, a lot better condition than mine one was. The next game I picked up was, it's Fight Night Champion. Yeah, I don't think this one came with a manual, but if it did, can you just please let me know in the comments, and I'll try and source one. So the next game, I do own this digitally, but I think I got to over the first episode or second episode, but I never finished it, so it is something I want to go back to. So that game is it's a Telltale Game of Thrones game. I do like Game of Thrones, but like the masses, did not enjoy that last episode. So the next game I got off John was it's Warhammer Space Marine. Don't know much about Warhammer. I'm not even into the tabletops either, so that's just not my sort of thing. The next game is it's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. People bash on the Michael Bay Transformers movies. I don't think they're that bad. I say they're dumb fun, but they are dumb. But they're nowhere near the animated movie. The next game I picked up off John was the Simpsons game. I have started playing this, but I've already got stuck on it. So I think my console glitched, so I'll have to go back to that. Next game I picked up off John was Resistance 2. Now I've played the first Resistance, and I think I played it a few years after it came out. So to me, the controls didn't age well. So I might have to go back to the series, because I know some people look fondly on it. Right, so after John picked me up, we went to meet Retro Bear, and we thought we'd do some of the local game shops. So we did Vintage Gamer, Sega Supplies, went to John's cousin Rich at Old School Gaming, and then we popped into Hidden Chest Gaming, which I believe is Dane's shop. So I'm going to show you what I've picked up from that outing. So we went to Vintage Gamer, so shout out to Nick and Sean for sorting us all out. I know John and Russ have already put their videos up of what they've picked up. And while I was in Vintage Gamer, we bumped into James. I believe it's a retro import gamer. So pleasure to meet you, James. Nice to meet you. And I've seen your video, what you picked up at the day. So you did pick up some quite nice pieces. So what I picked up at Vintage Gamer, I didn't pick up that much. Reason being, I had like a budget of £100 for the day. I could have blew a lot of it in Vintage Gamer, as most of you who've been to that shop know. But I thought, no, I'll just pick up little bits and bobs from the store. So I picked up MotorStorm Pacific Rift. I have played the first MotorStorm. I absolutely loved that game. I love the soundtrack on it. You know, a bit of mid-2000s metal music. Definitely my sort of thing. The next game, which you'll see a common theme, it's MotorStorm Apocalypse. So I do own all the MotorStorm games now for the PS3, which at least it's one little set knocked off my list. So then from there, from there we went to Sega Supplies, met Rich, and he did say, once you've had a look around the shop, you can look around the back, you know, all the stuff he's got in the back. So we went through boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff, but the only thing I came away from was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. So I thought I better I pick it up. I haven't got Shredder's Revenge yet, which I think is going to be next on my list for the PS4. So then from Sega Supplies, we went to Old School Gaming, Rich. So hello Rich, pleasure to meet you. So I picked up these two games. Now I only originally went to pick up the one, but then I thought, well, I better ask how much he's got on the other one, and he done me a cracking deal on both these games. So the first game I picked up off Rich was God of War Ascension. I absolutely love the God of War series, but I love all the things like Greek mythology and things like that. So definitely my street God of War is. And the second game I picked up off Rich was the God of War collection. As I say, he done me these for a cracking price. I won't discuss how much I paid for them, but I'll definitely be back in the shop soon, Rich. And then from Old School Gaming, we went to Hidden Chest Gaming, which is Dane's shop. So shout out to Dane stuff. I apologise, I didn't pick anything up that day. There was a few items that I did see, but at the time just didn't have the funds for it. But I will be back soon, so because you're only down the road from where I work, so that's one benefit. So next are the CX pickups. So I've been doing a bit of trade baiting, which for those that don't know what trade baiting is, you buy things on things like Facebook Marketplace, car boot sales, you name it. You buy it cheap, and then you flip it at CX into store credit. So you could probably, like I did, I turned £25 cash into £70 CX trade. So can't moan at that, can you? So the three games I picked up, this one is a label upgrade because the copy I had was an essential copy, which is the only essential copy I have in my collection. So I just wanted to get rid of it. So that game is it's Sleeping Dogs. Now I've started this game off multiple times, just never finished it. And the next two games are quite pricey titles. Well, I wouldn't say pricey. One's pricey, but one is about mid-tier. Now, what I'm trying to do is go for like the mid-tiers first, just to knock them off the list just before they shoot up in price. So the last two games I picked up, this one, it's Bleach Soul Resurrection. It does have a bit of label on there, but hopefully I'll be able to get that off with a hairdryer or something. The last game I've picked up, I've been watching this for about a month or so. and it's shot up by £5 since while I've been watching it. So I thought, well, I better pick it up now to knock it off the list before it goes into stupid territory. Now, the game I picked up was Splatterhouse. So yeah, I did pay £45 for this, but as you know with trade bait, you don't pay £45. You paid what you originally put into your trade bait. So I only paid £25 for Bleach and Splatterhouse technically. It's not supposed to be that good of a game, but it is supposed to be gory, so we'll see. I'll have a go. But I've heard that the soundtrack to it's amazing. Right, so that's all I've picked up this last month. Hopefully I'm going to be doing monthly videos, so what I'll see what I can pick up in that month. And then just do a video when I've got something worth showing to the retro community. So thank you for tuning in to the first video of the Malhi Club. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked what you see or want to see if I do finally hit that full UK PS3 collection, just like and subscribe, and I think it's hit the bell on the notifications. I don't know, because I use YouTube off my phone, don't have a laptop or PC. So right, well guys, that's me done for today. So take care and enjoy your retro. Take care.